Hello everyone, my name is Saksham Dikshit and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So this video is a continuation of the Raspberry Pi hacking series, and this is a 10th video and it's almost be a final video for this series itself. I'm concluding this. If anything is coming later in phase itself, I'll try to get it included in this series itself, but from my side this looks like a final video itself, and if anything coming later on, I'll definitely edit that. So in this video itself, it's coming from the attacker point of view itself, a red teaming point of view. So in the last video, which I have just tried to get it explained, like at any point of time from the defender point of view, we can put a Raspberry Pi and we can misguide the attackers in most of the cases. But from in that case itself, few persons asking to me like if that is a situation for it, how we approach it. So there is one of the tool which is available for it, but that's only be possible once you are having the accessibility of the internal network itself or get it connected with that. So that's only the possibility for it. Other than that, there might be a possibility few scanners are available, but I'm just giving a scenario where you are just inside of the network as well and try to get it identify is there any Raspberry Pi is utilizing the network or not. Taking example, you're getting a control of the network itself, and at the same time you just want to get it identify is any Raspberry Pi is utilizing over there or not with the default credentials or whatever is it. Like in couple of cases, few testing labs, they have the Raspberry Pi always be open for it and they are using a default credentials. Couple of ways they are using a weak security over there itself. So just for that situation itself, if you are getting a possibility to get it in inside of such type of lab itself, so how you can get it solve that and how you can approach and get the control of those Raspberry Pi itself and proceed further with that. So that type of situation I just want to get it explained over here itself. There is one of the tool, rpi-hunter is one of the tool which is available on internet. I'm utilizing that tool itself, and I don't have any another Raspberry Pi itself, but still I'm just showcasing whatever the stuff I'm showcasing over here itself. This is while my Raspberry Pi is already connected with the Wi-Fi itself. Even you can perform the such type of thing on both the things, even on a LAN, even on a Wi-Fi. And in this case, you are not required any external adapter itself. It's an inbuilt Wi-Fi card which you have already be available on your on your Raspberry Pi. You can utilize it directly. And even if you think like if you can get it connected with your LAN, and at any point in time there is nothing like LAN, I can say the MAC binding is not there itself, you can get it connected, get the IP address, then in that case you can run such type of script just to figure out what are the other components get it connected to the same VLAN itself or in the same network itself. There might be possibility in other VLANs you not explore much stuff over there so using this tool, but you can try, but if there is a possibility for it, okay, it depends on what type of subnets they have defined it, but there is a possibility with the LAN also and with the Wi-Fi also, okay. But there should be a Raspberry Pi over there or a components which can give it a few details about, like in my case, which I can show you like when I'm running it. So I don't have any other Raspberry Pi in my setup, but even using this script I can run over that and get few details about it and few IP addresses which are already be live. Okay, so let me begin with that. We just have to open the putty session which is already open for me. What we have to do, I'll provide the link also for that repository where you have to get it, download that. So there are few dependency which we require to be get it installed on our system itself first. So in my case, I can say that this is the dependency I'll try to get installed, but it's not working for me. Even I think you can try it from your side, but it's not having much dependency. I try to get it installed, but it's not working for me itself. I think few things are already be covered inside of it, so that's not allow me to get it installed. I'm getting few errors in this case, so that was the reason behind I'm not install it later phases. There is another one which we require to get it installed. These two packages we require it to be get it done before going for cloning that repository. So it's done, both the things are done. Now we have to go ahead further with that, and we required the rpi-hunter to be get it clone. Okay, so this is the one, it's already cloned on my system, so it's not allow me to get it clone once again. I'll try to go inside of it, rpi-hunter, and what we have to do, make it clear. So I'll show you that rpi-hunter, this thing like that. So let me change the permission first. It's arp-hunter.py, and now what we have to do, we simply have to run with a python rpi-hunter, okay, and h. So by this way you can get all the options, what are the things you can utilize over here itself. Okay, even it will give the option like we can utilize the flag, we can utilize the payloads, those things we can try to attempt it over here itself. Even in the later phase itself you can see few commands I'll try to get it attempt just to gather the information about using the payload. Also I'll try to run it that. Unfortunately we are not getting any success. The thing is that we are not having any Raspberry Pi or any weak devices in my network itself right now. But if you're trying to get it approach in such a way where there is a weak devices over there itself, or literally a Raspberry Pi which is in a lab itself, they're utilizing that with the default credential, definitely you can reach to that level, get the control of those devices. Okay, so now we're proceeding further with that. And now what are the actual commands is it? So this is the possibilities of all the stuffs which we can try it over here itself. I'll just go ahead further with the whoami. That's the only thing which I just want to approach first. So I'll have to run this command whoami. So if you're not aware about it, why we are using the whoami is the command by which we just try to get the detail about the target. Like taking example, the IP address is get it retrieved, but we just want to know what exactly whoami means, like the host name of it and whether it's a root or what. So getting the details about it, get the details about the target itself, what exactly is it. That was the reason we are running the whoami. It's a Linux command, we have to run it that. So I'm assuming it like a target having the whoami as a Linux itself. If it's any other flavor where the whoami will not work, then definitely you're not getting any response for it. So in my case you're not getting, as the devices which you can see on the screen, it's not based on a Linux. That was the reason you're not getting any response. Let me run this. As you can see, few devices you can able to see on my screen. So this is just a test setup itself. That was the reason I have built it this setup for it. Okay, so you can see like there are two IP addresses with the Wi-Fi itself. I can able to see. Okay, if I'll go ahead further with that and see the details about it. So when it's trying for the whoami itself, we are not getting any response appropriately. Okay, this is one of the thing. Now we have to go ahead further for another command. So there is another command which I just want to showcase over here, that we call it as sudo reboot. So if there is a possibility you are seeing anything as a Raspberry Pi or Linux based system itself which having like giving any response as a whoami itself, we can approach further with that, trying to reboot it. So that's one of the possibility for it. In my case it's not working, as it's not giving me any things like that. So that was the reason nothing will be getting restarted. It's getting connection refused itself, you can see directly. Okay, so other than that I can say there are a number of commands, like even for the shadow also. If I'll try to run for the shadow, so whatever the command you feel, so you have to run it, you simply have to run it, like passwd, you can run it. Okay, so if this is a Linux itself, you can get the reverse, like get that output on the passwd shadow files, you can get it. If even if there is a possibility of the reverse also, so I'll show you that. It's still be running, let me close that. Okay, so let me run this command once again. So you can see there's a number of commands which you can try to figure out. Like these are the commands, there's a possibility for, there is another commands also which you can customize payload, you can try it from your side. These are the default ones, they are providing it, but you can make a customized payloads also from your side and try hitting with that. Then in that case definitely you get some response for it. So it depends on it what type of device is connected with that same LAN itself, and at that time when you're trying to get it connected, trying to enumerate it, and you can get details about it. So by that way you are approaching further with that. Okay, so these are the stuffs. This is the tool which I just want to showcase to you, and this is like previous video before this itself, I have just showcased you like how the SOC guys can utilize that. And this is for the red teamers, if they have the control in the internal network itself, how they approach further with that, what are the things they can do it. So that is a possibility for it. They can run with this and just get it identified with the Wi-Fi and the LAN, both the things. Wi-Fi there might be a less possibility for it. LAN there is a possibility for it if they are inside of the system, like inside of any lab or somewhere else itself, and there is no MAC binding, they have not binding with any MAC itself. So the IP address can be easily be assigned to the device itself if they get it connected there as Raspberry Pi with the LAN. So that is all about this, which I just want to get it covered in this video. So this is a final video for the Raspberry Pi hacking series itself. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.